Miguel Dorati back here at the IBOT Vaults. We've got Showtime Boxing. They're hooking up with DeBella and Floyd Mayweather to promote fights at the Barclays Center in Brooklyn, New York. And I'm hoping to go to this fight, actually, personally be there. So we'll see how that goes. But we got a lot of world title fights on here. The Premier Boxing Champions getting some of their talent on the air here as well. You got James DeGale and Badou Jack. This is the big fight. Badou Jack, WBC World Super Middleweight Champion. James DeGale, the IBF Super Middleweight World Champion there. So it's a title unification bout. DeGale out of England, once beaten, a gold medalist. Badou Jack, hardworking, maybe the most improved fighter of the last couple of years. Has already defended his belt a couple of times, but Jack is going to go into this one an underdog. He's at plus 240, and you got DeGale at minus 280. The over-under 10.5, I think they'll box their way out of this one through the 12 rounds myself. And the over-under is 10.5 with the over minus 365 and the under at plus 305, so you see what I mean. Showtime giving you a couple fights in support of World Featherweight World Super Featherweight title action actually here as undefeated champion Jose Pedraza takes on Gervonta Davis. Gervonta Davis 16-0, 22 years old, stepping up for a world title fight here. He's promoted by Mayweather. Mayweather a promoter on this show. Mayweather, maybe paying a little sanctioning fees there to get the world title on the line. That's the IBF version that Pedraza has. This fight's a toss-up, real nice tight lines on the second night of fights here for this weekend. And you got Davis at plus 110 right now with Pedraza paid back at minus 130. So interesting fight there. Very competitive. Davis maybe biting off a bigger step than he's ready for. Maybe not. So we're going to find out on Saturday. They also got a middleweight fight that's advertised and up at the books. Looks like it'll be on Showtime. WBC silver action. Emmanuel Alim, an underdog at plus 425, taking on Yevgen Kirtov. Kirtov minus 610 as a favorite. I'll tell you one thing about this. Showtime's making a huge mistake. They've got WBO Super Bantamweight Women's World Title on the line on this card. 10 rounds of 2 minutes. So you got Amanda Serrano, 31-1, out of Brooklyn, Puerto Rican descent. Potential to be a big star here. And she's taking on Yasmin Rivas. Yasmin Rivas is no joke. A former world champion. She's coming up in weight. And 35-9, so very experienced. And this is a real fight in the women's division. I predict this could be fight of the night if you're at the live at the Barclays Center, because the women have this tendency to steal the show when they're high stakes. And you got the WBO's world title here. Showtime's making a big mistake if they don't put this on the broadcast. I'm telling you that right now. But we'll see if the books carry odds for that even before we get closer to fight time here. But right now, we've got 3 of the fights. I'm Miguel Dorati. We'll catch you after the Barclays Center fights. This has been Talk and Shoot.